Okay, we just need to do a quick demo of the other types of requests. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing it because unfortunately we are kind of getting out of time. So we want to not spend a massive amount of time doing this. So I'm going to go send a login as Ruth, and I'm going to go get some students. Okay. We have a get request here that's not what you call it. I'm going to go ahead and put a post. I'm going to grab a student here. I have authorization to change. And go raw JSON. I'm going to change the SID, otherwise it's going to be fail. It's going to have the same information, and you can see. Oops. Oh, I don't have a what you call it here. URL. I think it was just students. I don't recall. Yeah, something's wrong here. It was student, not students. Sorry about that. Student, GPA should be in the form of So this should be 36.1. And major should be one of cybersecurity. How is that not cybersecurity? We're going to resend it. Okay, two things. We have a validation error and we have a stupid one. Let's see. Pattern major. Where did we put the advisor? Down here. So major should be one of those. So let's go ahead and set the advisor here. Set something on the advisor. Oh, I see what's wrong. Look at the regular expression. I never checked that one. Ooh, that's ugly. So if I just do this, watch this. It works. Yay. All right, now let's change it to a separate advisor. And I'm going to change this to 12222. I think that's the right number. And it's okay. But notice I changed it to Ruth, right? If I go back to my get, do I get the 122? It said okay. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Did I do this wrong? Might have done it wrong. Let's log in as Mike. And then we're logging in as Mike. And then we're going to do the get. Same get request. And we're looking for, yep, it allowed me to set this to be somebody else's. See? Okay, so we did that wrong. So let's go back to our student controller and go back to our post mapping. So it's right here. If admin checks no, okay. So let's do some longer checks. Just do info user. Do admin. Oops, this should be logger.info. And this should be admin check. And then we want to do this at the end. It's the exact same thing. Boom. All right. So now we're going to stop it and restart it. Remember, these errors are going to get more complex, right? So we need to be able to do that troubleshooting we talked about. Same basic idea. First thing we want to do is log in as Mike. Want to get the Mike students, and I'm going to create a Ruth account, and I'm going to, oh, I fixed this, right? So, okay, it says okay, should not have been okay. So here it is, Mike, it's user Mike. Wait, hold on, that's weird. So the advisor is Ruth. So why is it not setting it, right? As you can see, Mike and then Mike. So let's do it here. Let's just check it. Oh yeah. And I want to make sure that the student toString, they have a toString, as the advisor. Let's go ahead and source insert code. And we want it all. Great. Okay. Stop it and run it again. Oof. Feel like I'm running a little bit long. So last week I was short. This week I'm running long. It's okay. We have extra time built in, so it doesn't really matter, but let's go ahead. This is good because we get to troubleshoot. So we're going to go and get, I'm logged in as Mike. And then I'm going to try to create a username Ruth and figure out what's the heck is going on here. All right, so here we are. Yeah, so it is in fact setting the correct username. So if I go get, right, even though I said Ruth, right, if I go get, it should be now be, okay, so it was working. It just looked like it wasn't working. I might have been logged in as the wrong person initially, but it is in fact working. So there's nothing, note to self. I am not crazy, although my wife might disagree. I am not actually crazy. So I'm going to get rid of those. It does in fact work. Yes. And then of course an admin. I log back as a admin here. Log in as an admin. I got to change this to 11111. I'm going to set it to be Ruth, and you can see it's Ruth. And I come back here and I'm going to set this to be Mike. And it's going to be fine with that because I'm logged in as an admin. Yes. Ta-da. It should be at the bottom, right? Ruth and Mike. And it works as described. All the methods should work as described. We'll see some of the errors when we do a walkthrough of our client side and so forth. So we'll see that as we go through. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. I shouldn't have to fix anything, but if I do, I'll go back and fix it. All right, thank you. This is the server side of Angular, and I did review it. There's one really long recording and large numbers of short ones. I apologize. I try to break these into smaller segments, but unfortunately it doesn't always work that way. I can in fact break longer recordings into shorter ones, but I'm not going to do so this time. 32 minutes is not completely excessive, so I'm going to leave it for now. All right, thank you guys.